That's cool.
I told her that too. I mean, but she said that it's okay. I was like, all right, let's go. We're good? Welcome, everybody, to Season 3, Episode 7 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to go. Ready to get the show on the road. We got big bro Moti right here to the right of me. Of course, you got little big bro Yusuf right there hitting the ones and twos, so we appreciate him and all that he does. And, of course, you got myself, Omar T. AB Abraham will be walking in here any second now, inshallah. Tony will be walking in here as well any second now, inshallah. I look lonely in the camera right now, Moti. I'm all by myself. Did you at least show Moti so people know I'm not lying, that Moti's here? You know what I'm saying? You gotta let people know Moti's here. I ain't just by myself here. Yes, so it's Season 3, Episode 7 of the Fantasy Guys. We got a great show for you guys today. We're gonna be talking sports. You know, Moti and I, we love talking sports, so we're gonna be here discussing anything and everything NFL. The Titans and Ravens game right now is being played. The score, I believe, is 18-6. A lot of field goals, only one touchdown. But we'll keep you updated on that game. Before we do that, though, if you're tuning in, be sure to follow us on all of our socials. You have YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. If you want to call in, the number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. Be sure to call in and hear what we have. We'll hear what you have to say. That's for sure. Got to give a shout out to our sponsors as well. Shout out to everybody. You got Qahwah House, Specialty Medical Center, Juice Box, the Balkan House, BC Adhesives, Hanley International Academy, and Unique Coney Island. We always got to start off with our good friends over there at Unique Coney Island. No. Are we good?
I'm saying the best thing is probably if you can read them out right now.
What'd you say?
If you were to read them
out. The ads, you're saying?
Yeah.
Is the audio working for YouTube?
Yeah, the audio is working. I'm saying the ads are showing on the
Oh, the ads are not showing on there. Oh, okay. That's whatever. But all right. So with that said, I'm sorry. I got to give a shout out to Unique Coney Island. Got Yusuf just making sure that I read off the ads. By the way, AB Abraham is in the building, by the way, today. He's rocking his Free Palestine. What do they call those things again? I don't want to.
I don't know what they call them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to chop it up either.
Yeah. No problem, but you got to rock it all day, every day. Shout out to shout out to Palestine. Inshallah, everything is.
I was gonna wear my first ever hand paid Lions jersey today. I'm bought in, but
you don't have to wear that.
Yeah, I'm saying I went completely different.
For sure. And by the way, you can move that mic, adjust it the way you want it to while I read this ad. Shout out to Unique Coney Island. Unique Coney Island is famous for the unique chicken pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They have a reward system there where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. So shout out to Sambo, Big Nate, Big Nasty, and everybody over there, Unique Coney Island. They have 2 locations. They got one in one in DeQuinder Road, Sterling Heights, and one in Detroit. So shout out to Unique Coney Island. Again, we appreciate Sambo and all that he does. So again, shout out to Unique Coney Island. And Yusuf, now that we're going to get the show on the road, can you just hit that coffee button? I know Tony's going to come in here and want a coffee. So shout out to AB, shout out to Tony. We appreciate them. They'll be in the building today. So with that said, Moti, first of all, I was going to start off with...
No. We'll wait till.
But we'll wait till Tony comes. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till Tony comes.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely dive in with Tony once he gets here. I told Tony, I was like, I recommend him maybe bringing somebody else because, Jose was supposed to get the pressure off Tony, but Jose was not going to be here today.
What?
So I was like, you know what, Tony? I was like, you got to be ready to get it.
Can't fault Jose for what his family doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he dodged too?
I mean, I was going to go after Jose on that.
You were?
No, hell no. Absolutely not. Jose's my guy, and shout out to them Lahis in the league. Those are my peoples. I mean, I
never know when AB is being sarcastic.
I know you don't. I love that, and I'm gonna work that more into get on this show whenever I get on here, as well as after the football season when we start talking Detroit sports.
LOL League.
And maybe.
No, we have to.
Maybe.
We didn't get stopped. Like, we didn't get banned to talk about the LOL League. It was just one of those things where it was best for everybody's situation.
I'm just going to have to check my contract. I'm going to have Omar get in touch with Khalid and the rest of the committee.
Oh, wow.
To make sure that anything that put on film here, I can be held accountable for.
Okay.
We need
I got
to make
you.
sure we have an Oz Media contract with the CRSD. LOL.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we'll go from there. We'll do what we have to do. But no, man, the Malahis, Faris and Mo, Fanny and Fadullah. I like the brother thing. I really do. though.
Which brother combination?
No comment.
But
Put me on the spot like that.
Nah,
Is that actually a debate or no?
which brother combinations are actually working in the league right now?
Well, actually, working. You already know that question.
Yes, I'm saying other
The
than
answer to that. We have some brothers in the league right now, and this year we do. They're all teammates. I mean, outside of you and Big Bro Al, that was a little different. That's cool though. It's cool. Al went in the first round, and you guys want to let my boy drop to the 4th, 5th. That's cool. I'll take him all day. I appreciate all y'all. Being real, I appreciate you guys. Outside of that, everybody else was kind of taken back to back. I was lucky enough through the guys I already picked. Fadi Fadullah came back to back to me.
Okay, let me ask you guys this question.
Nader captain took his brother Romeo. I mean, Faris Malahi went 2nd round to Mo Malahi coming right back because nobody wanted to touch him. I'm just saying, we have some teams full of brothers. There's some brother combos. Ahmed and Mahdi Salama playing a team. Hey, they have a championship.
oh, that is true.
They have championships. Shout out to Salama brothers.
Yeah, so let me ask you this question. I mean, I know we kind of touched on it, but do y'all want to answer who's the best brother combination, or is that something that's not allowed right now at this point?
I mean, I personally, I say no comment. I'm gonna say no comment on that. I mean, I grew up with the Najis. Let's put it this way, man. The Alabids. I mean,
Oh, wow. I
Outstanding.
didn't even think about them. There's a lot of brother combos, man.
the Thabits.
The suck-offs.
The suck-offs. You're absolutely right, but they're more of a football combo. Faddis to Fed is like Peyton to Marvin.
I'll lock that
Peyton
up.
Harrison.
That boy said Peyton Manning. You giving Faddis Peyton Manning?
Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin.
Hey, I'm out. It's funny. I mean, it's their thing, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
They know their players better
Yeah,
than
better
us.
than we do.
But when I hear that stuff, and I be like, I don't think they know what we do. I ain't gonna lie, AB. I don't talk, and then
No,
and then
I know you don't.
I'm
I
not
know
the
you don't.
type, and I don't want to be the type where you be like, oh, back in the days,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, AB. Like the Thabits,
Did you guys ever play?
football's our thing,
You
man.
guys ever play in that Hamtramck Dearborn game?
No.
Back in the day.
We didn't.
Again, back in the day. Because it's funny, I just had a conversation with Tony, and I think Nabil was on the phone, and
Who was their quarterback?
Who?
Nash?
Femi, Tony.
Oh, Tony was quarterback?
I mean, according to what I was told, because I didn't know anybody. So
See,
me
that's bad representation.
I got called. I got called to play quarterback. Like I was a quarterback growing up. I got called to play, but I had no idea who I was playing. Like I didn't know the guys. I didn't know anybody, and it was a mix. And I think Femi said one time, like Nash was there. Tony said he was there.
I'd be surprised
'Cause he remembers a
Nash
certain
ain't play
play.
quarterback if he was there. Nash is definitely one of the guys that
Yeah, for
Whenever-
that age group, Nash was a quarterback.
But,
Yeah.
going back to what you originally asked me, I mean, but the Najis, I grew up with the Najis, man, and both of them have what they've accomplished in basketball as far as like tournaments around our area, as far as playing middle school, high school, starting points. I mean, the Najis are some bad bros.
I give it to the Najis too.
Yeah, they're a little out of shape, as Fadullah would say. I mean, he's not really in shape. He's round shape. A joke we've had since season 1.
Yeah, Fadullah looks like he's always serious. Does he be joking around a lot or what?
He does.
Again, I know we're not into the LOL thing, but this team, man,
Focused?
oh my God, this team with Fadullah, Fadi, especially Fadi, me and Cal, this is our 4th time around. You realize me and Khalid, this is the 4th time we played together, and we've made it to the semifinals 2 times, made it to the championship once, and just obviously couldn't get it home. We have this goal. We want that championship, and we had to put the right pieces together.
You did. I was going to say
Mo,
that.
Do you have a championship as a player or as a coach?
Well,
I think you were the captain of the 30 and over.
Yeah, I mean,
That was
I mean, but I was injured, but yeah, you count that as a player, but I think when the Pistons made the trade for Rasheed Wallace,
Yeah.
right? When the Milwaukee Bucks acquired Drew Holiday,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? These guys need to go get over the hump, and AB drafts Moti.
That's what you do. And you know what?
saying?
This is great timing.
Championship pedigree.
You know what Tony does? Tony listens to the conversation and waits for the right time to pop in. He waits for the right time to pop in, and then he pops in at the right moment. So while we have Tony here, y'all can give y'all analysis, and then by then he should pop in here officially. You know, you guys beat him by 20.
I was gonna use that.
I had to watch this game. I had to watch the game because, you know, it was a lot of intriguing
That's right, you were
matchups,
there.
you know?
You were there, and I get so caught up in the game, man. Like, I saw Omar before the game, and I don't know if I saw him during the game or after the game.
Yeah, after the game, I was trying to wave you down as y'all just officially the buzzer because I had my daughters with me. I threw my hand up. I thought you were looking at me, and then it was nothing, and I was like, all right, I was out.
No, I burned the timeout with about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There's some.
You wanted a round of applause?
I'm not. I wanted to bring down the bus. Wanted to make sure everybody was calm and cool and everybody understood because I know I'm not in the other chat.
Yeah.
I left that chat a while ago.
You wanted to enjoy the victory more, a minute longer?
No, I wanted to make sure anybody involved in that chat, things didn't get out of hand. I know there was a lot of trash talking, not only for maybe that week, but I know it's been a lot of trash talking for a couple of weeks, even a month or so, and I just wanted to make sure nobody lost their cool, and and it needed to be right, man. It was Tony. I played with Tony last season, and it had to be right, man. It had to be right.
Come in, man. He's already 0 for 1 with the light fixtures in here, so he wanted to make sure that he got in here. Moti, what are your thoughts on the game, man?
Well, I have a written statement.
Oh, okay. Please bring it out.
Oh.
We actually want to hear this, Moti. All right, because he actually has a written statement, but not even typed in his notepad. It's actually handwritten statement.
I'll tell you.
All right. Let's hear it. Let's hear this, please.
If I had to predict what it was,
Yeah.
it's just another game. Puts it back in his pocket.
Well, no, I'm gonna really briefly quote
Okay, here we go.
the president of Yemen, Abdurrahman Mansour Hadi.
There you go.
We are where you are. Assalamu alaikum.
Wow.
Oh, with
That's
that
a good
being
one.
said,
That came out of nowhere.
I mean, I was.
with that being said, in translation,
Go ahead, Moti.
I mean, basically, you know what I'm saying, where you want us to be at, we there. All right? And on a serious note, it was a
Nader Elite.
Oh, we got Nader Super Duper
It
Elite.
means he's listening.
Yeah, he's calling at the right time. All right, he's calling at the right time. Super.
How is it, my brothers?
You already know what the conversation's going on right now, Nader.
Super
Listen,
clutch
is he,
elite.
hold on. Is my cousin AB off suspension?
Yes, he's officially off. He's officially in the building today.
It took me a while, Nader. It took me a while, Nader. Thank you for thank you for
Advocating.
all the emails you
Finally.
sent through, the phone calls you made.
Oh yeah, I had
It
to.
didn't go unnoticed. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it.
And
Now, do you guys see the tone in AB's voice right now?
confidence.
Seems like something big happened in the past week.
Very confident.
Something big. It wasn't just in the last week, Nader. But
I'm just saying. I mean, the last week is when it counts, man.
I mean,
you guys played amazing.
like
I'm gonna be specific. Moti,
yes, sir.
Fatty, Fadullah, Hank
I appreciate Nader.
played amazing.
what about Cal? What about Cal dropping 21
Oh
on the
shoot, I
defensive?
forgot about Cal.
What about Cal dropping
Cal,
21 on
very-
the defensive player of the year? 2 leagues.
Yeah.
He scored 21.
Who Cal?
You guys
Yeah.
got to remember
Wow.
Oh,
that past weekend we were eating a lot of lobster tail.
You were. You did.
Yeah,
You were hired. You were not. Excuse me, not hired, but you were volunteered. You went to you were the drummer. Did the wedding. You guys had the activity. You were
need
gone
to
for the weekend.
advertise.
No, he was. Jet
Omar,
lagged.
Omar, if we could advertise that I do that service.
Yeah. By the
That would
way,
be nice.
for those that are at home that are gonna watch this, if you ever need a drummer, if you ever need someone, basically a hype man at your wedding, and Nader
Yes,
El
hype man,
Abed.
yes. Kind of like Diddy with Biggie.
Yes,
Yeah, back in the
exactly.
day. Yes, exactly.
So that's who Nader is.
Yeah.
That's what he does. The services, I'm sure he'll give you, if there's a promo code Nader, you can give him 25% off.
Listen, I'm gonna 25% off with the Oz Media promo. Yes.
There you go.
Nader.
So appreciate you, Nader.
Nader, when's that highlight tape? You have a highlight tape every
Oh
game.
no, I haven't had time, but I do. I do have probably
You got
3 or 4.
3.
Either, listen, I touched the ball minimum because your ex-captain told me to take it easy on you guys, so I did.
My ex-captain.
7 points, 6 rebounds.
7 points.
You almost
Yeah,
got fouled out in the first
stop,
half.
stop, flip. You flip.
Listen, you guys, listen.
You keep flipping
You
it
guys
around.
played amazing.
It's one
Listen, I'm not gonna
three-pointer,
take that away
one
from you.
layup, and one
Can you-
free
You guys
throw.
know
Hey,
each
you
other.
scored
You
let
guys
him
know
finish.
each other.
Hey, let him finish.
You didn't score 7 points. Go ahead.
Oh wait, who?
You didn't score 7.
Who?
You didn't score 7.
Yeah, I did.
6
Yeah, I
points.
did.
3-pointer,
Okay.
layup.
Hey, Nader.
no,
Nader, a great game by you. Your team is a good team, bro.
I like. Is that Moti?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Moti. Game by game, he's getting better and better. You guys watch
Hey.
out by next season. This guy's gonna be something.
I appreciate it. Hopefully, I can finish strong this season.
I don't know about this season. You got the. I mean, listen. Everybody on that team, they've played together
I
for
agree.
years. That's
And-
why the chemistry is amazing.
and
Even though they
Moti
have somebody
fits.
like AB as a captain, the chemistry, you can't deny that.
Yeah, I agree.
I give them all the props. Listen, this is the only team I'll give props this year. Not Fujo's team, not Matt Hedda's team, Fadela's team.
I was asking around, by the way, guys, while you guys, we're still discussing this, but I just want to quickly say, I was trying to see where everybody's atmosphere is at with your team, AB. And I still think you guys don't get enough credit in
No,
terms
they
of.
don't. They won't. They won't unless they win the championship.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Because
Everybody
I
loves
asked people,
the haters.
are they the best team? And everybody, no.
It's just they're very disciplined, and I think that's going into the season, we would probably thought they would be the least disciplined.
Yeah.
But Fatty, let me tell you something about Fatty. He played amazing.
Key to victory.
Even his attitude in the game, everything was beautiful. I think the suspension worked and the fines worked.
Well, listen, you know what that means? They're being led by an amazing leader, A.B. Abraham. Got to give him credit.
Yeah, Fadela's an amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Captain A.B.
you know what the problem is when you asked around and people are just going with their feelings instead of they're going with their hearts instead of their heads.
Yeah.
If they went with their heads and being smart, they tell you that, yeah, this team's probably the best team ever.
I mean, but going back,
the best team.
Ever
Listen, the
assembled,
best
yeah. Wow.
team. The best team still is Sonny's team, in my opinion. In AB, your team's second.
that's fine. That's fine.
and I'm good with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
I mean, I
Yeah.
came on these show plenty of times talking
but
how
you're-
Manoa's
you're
team
gonna-
was better, I felt, at one time than Bosch's team, or Hossein Badani's team was better than this team. I mean, I don't get mad at somebody's personal opinions. I mean, I don't.
Listen, what do you mean personal opinions? These are professional opinions. We're talking about basketball here.
Uncle Eddie chimed in, by
How
the
can
way,
it
and
be
hit
a
us with a
personal
troop.
opinion if it's about basketball? It's
Okay.
Nader, I got one more question for
I'm
you because
confused.
I do
Yeah.
want to dive into fantasy football because, that's,
Don't worry,
Our show.
a lot of my guys are out. I took care of that yesterday. Okay, so we're
No,
all good.
I got a question for you, Nader. If you want to quickly
Yeah.
answer this one, Nader, and it's who's the best brother duo in the LOL league?
Honestly, it would probably be. Wait, is Bilal on Kamal's team?
No, forget who's on teams. If you were to put all brothers together,
Oh, me and my brother, of course. Who else can compare to the Twin Towers?
Except for the past Wednesday. That's it.
Just no, for real. Now, who
I
in your
forgot about
opinion,
Bilal and
AB,
Camel.
besides last Wednesday, who's the best duo? AB will tell you.
Huh? I said I had no comment. I got no. There's
Yeah.
the Malahis, the
See, that's your-
Thabits,
AB,
the
that's your problem.
Najis,
Like,
the
you're talking
Alabads.
about-
Come on, there's Al-Suqqafs, there's Faris and Fahid. Stop. There's too many great brothers in this
I'm
league.
gonna change my answer. I'm gonna give it to Camel and Bilal to me.
the best brother combination.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say because I mean I'm like 90% and Romeo's like 10%.
How about Uncle
So,
Eddie and Uncle
yeah.
Nash?
The dude,
Oh, I like that.
No,
too.
I'm still going with Camel and
well,
Uncle Eddie's not in the league.
I know. I was because he's tuned in right now. I want to make sure I mention his
Yeah,
name.
he'd be a good one. I'm glad to be a good one if he was in this league, man.
Nader, listen,
Yes, well,
Nader.
I think Uncle
He'll
Ed will
definitely
fit in
shine.
perfectly.
He'll definitely shine. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we keep saying, I'll be honest with you, Uncle Ed's overrated. A lot of people want to.
No, he's underrated.
No,
He's
he's overrated.
It's Tony
What?
is trying to put him out there right now.
What?
Listen, man. A lot
Uncle Ed,
of
call
people
in, Uncle Ed.
Hey,
Call in, Uncle Ed.
Listen.
Yeah, he's got to call in. He's got to call in.
Yo,
Yeah.
Uncle Ed he's a good player, but I think you guys are
Hyping him up.
a little bit too.
It took a
much.
little
But
while.
everybody hypes up their uncle. I hype
Yeah.
up Uncle Ed.
I mean, I played with him
Yeah.
one season.
You can't say you hyping up Uncle Ed and you just call him overrated.
I mean, I played with him.
I'm
one
saying I
season.
do.
His play
But-
put me on the bench.
His, sometimes he just gets a little ahead of himself. He starts, Uncle Ed is always,
Smooth criminal.
yeah, always been. a
He's
smooth criminal.
got a nice smooth mid-range shot. I like it.
So why does he take it out to the 3-point line?
He can hit it.
No,
He shouldn't.
Right,
No.
when he's open,
Yeah.
catch and shoot.
Listen, like I
dude
say
be
with my
trying
brother,
to
I
cross
say with
over.
my brother,
From-
my brother
from
could
behind.
dominate. My brother could dominate the league if he would just go inside. He doesn't. He likes to shoot those 3-pointers. I
Well-
don't understand.
Like I said, congrats.
Uncle Ed is saying thanks, Tony. I mean, you ain't just hear him call you overrated, Uncle Eddie?
Congrats to
Just being
Team
humble.
AB.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shoot ala hasabi.
Guys,
Yes.
listen. They came into that game thinking it was a championship game.
Nah,
we came
I
into that
disagree.
game thinking. Listen to me.
okay, Mo.
Yes, they did.
Mo.
We came in that game thinking it was just like a 2-0 for the
Ahlan
playoffs.
wa
Welcome,
Okay.
Nabil
Yeah.
Abdullah.
Move it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make some couple adjustments right quick,
You gotta
but it's
put that-
okay.
You got to put them headphones
Yusuf, can you
on
help
if
him out
wanna
on that?
catch
Because
Nader
we
on the
don't.
phone, Nibs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nader's on
hey
the
Nader,
phone.
we're gonna have to run an ad because Nabil pulled up, and we're gonna have to make some
Okay.
couch adjustments. But
Wait, my Nabil?
yes.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
All right,
He's not
I'll
your
call in
Nabil.
later.
He's
All
everybody's
right,
Nabil.
all right. Thank you, Nader. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. See you guys.
All right, and we're gonna currently give a shout out to our next sponsor. Shout out to Nabil Abdullah, by the way, he's in the building today. We're gonna go ahead and give a shout out to our next sponsor, which is the Balkan House Restaurant, Yusuf. So we're
That
gonna,
one?
yeah, we're gonna give a shout
What
out
do
to
you say,
Balkan
Yusuf?
House. So shout out to the Balkan House Restaurant. Yusuf is gonna come and adjust some stuff for you, Nabil. By the way, I just want to let you know. So Balkan House, is it on the television screen, Yusuf? All right, we're good to go. So shout out to the Balkan House restaurant, which is famous for their doner kebab sandwiches. But did you know that the Balkan House now serves breakfast? Did you also know that all their food is 100% halal? The Balkan House now also have 2 food trucks. So you can book your next party or event with the Balkan House on wheels. Yusuf, if you want to move that table, by the way, and put it on the other side. So yes, shout out to the Balkan House restaurant. If you're looking for a nice place to eat with friendly service and great prices, look no further than the Balkan House restaurant. They have 2 locations. They got one in Hamtramck and they also got one in Ferndale. And their phone number for the Hamtramck is 313-262-6234. Again, 313-262-6234. Shout out to the Balkan House. Shout out to Juma. Shout out to Hassan. Shout out to everybody over there at the Balkan House. We appreciate them and their support. With that said, we're going to go ahead and now continue on with this conversation. And just Yusuf, I'm just going to throw it out there to adjust the cameras because the top one needs to go back further. And then probably the one that's facing Nabil and Tony needs to get adjusted as well. But with that said, let's go ahead and start off with the debate time. The questions that I have ready prepared for you guys about football. Shout out to Nabil, by the way. Appreciate you coming in the building today.
No problem.
Thank you, Nabil, man. I'm gonna start hitting you up if if there's something that's open. Obviously,
Anytime.
get you on the show too. We're gonna book that beforehand. So I just want to start off with these overseas games. Okay, so there's been the NFL games has been happening overseas. It's been like once a week for the last 3 weeks. I think they're gonna have like 6 of them all together this year. And so with that said, my questions to you guys, because there was a Buffalo Bills player that came out and said it's the worst thing ever. I hate playing on that field. It's terrible. What are y'all thoughts? Do you think that the NFL should take away the overseas? Oh, by the way, there was a statement that came out that they're looking into having a Super Bowl in London too.
Ooh.
So do you think the NFL should take away these overseas games, or do you think they should keep them and it's spreading the NFL and it's making the brand bigger? Moti?
Well, the Buffalo Bills' excuse last week was the team arrived on Friday to UK, and they were jet lagged and whatever, tired. So from a player's safety in their aspect, I get it why they don't want to play overseas. But from the NFL's aspect, it's they're just making the NFL bigger, right? They're just expanding. Eventually, I think Jacksonville will move to London and become the team there. But yeah, man. I mean, I think the NFL to me is just crazy to me. First of all, they take over Sunday, and the whole concept of Sunday is they're taking away church, right? You know what I'm saying? And now they have the 9:30 game, you know? So, you know, really what time is, you know what I'm saying? Because Sunday is like a religious day, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then they take over Thursday, you know, and they take over Monday. You know, NFL to me is the biggest thing out there, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Nabil, what are your thoughts, man? Do you think that they should take away these overseas games, or they should keep them and keep expanding?
I mean, they're going to do what they got to do. They're trying to make money, and the NFL is all about the bottom line. They don't care what they do or who they hurt. They have sponsors. They have backing. They're going to do what they want.
You don't think they're ever going to... It's just going to only grow and get...
It's only going to grow.
Tony, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, man, it's a global game. It's a global business. So why stop? Jacksonville's been there, you know, for multiple years. They took 2 home games, I think, from them, and they're expanding to Germany and whatnot. Listen, if they don't do it, somebody else will. As far as take over a market, maybe not in football, but they, you know, like soccer is huge there. I don't see why not. I think the Super Bowl being there would be very intriguing. I mean, the Super Bowl is going to sell out regardless of where it's at. So,
AB, what are your thoughts?
I mean, again, it's a business. The NFL, at the end of the day, is a business. Is entertainment. Like, to get that money, that revenue from London. I mean, Jacksonville was there 2 straight weeks. Mm-hmm. That's what Buffalo's kept crying. Oh, we were jet lagged. Jacksonville got to stay after they played Atlanta and yada yada yada. No, man, I think it's a great move.
So get there early. Why are they complaining about being there on a Friday?
Yeah, this is a job, man. You guys got to figure out there's East Coast, West Coast flying. You're going to go overseas.
And they're flying private. It's not like
that's what I'm saying.
Dude, if the game was in Denver, they're getting there an extra day ahead of time normally, you know, because of the...
Yeah, there's all types of conditions, the mile high conditions. There's so many other... Listen, bottom line, the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, NHL, if you look at them, they're all classified the same exact thing as the WWE. It's sports entertainment. Think about that too when you guys start talking conspiracies and scripted and.
You know, that was gonna be one of my questions for today, and I was like, I'm gonna stay away from it. And it was the Kansas City Chiefs situation that's been happening this past couple of weeks. And do you think that, you know, there's stuff going on with that? But
I think there was some controversy in Wednesday's game, but we're not gonna go back to that.
Which game?
Of a 20-point blowout? There's no controversy.
The 52-32 win?
There's no controversy in the 20-point blowout.
Andrew got held to 6. Romeo got held to 4. What did AG score?
Got held to 6.
What did AG score?
4.
He scored 2. I thought it was 2. Was it 4?
It was 4.
Yeah, there's video out there. Refs,
There's a lot of video.
collusion.
What video?
all that
Oh,
stuff.
because Jamil sent you guys a picture. I told the refs they got a phone call. I know they got a phone call before this week's game. You're a part of the committee. You should know this.
Yo, all I know is
Wow.
somebody went there
The
and
refs
started claiming
got
about,
a
hey,
phone
I got
call.
a restaurant.
Triggered.
That
The
he does.
refs got a
There's-
phone
Hey,
call.
when? Before or after?
They're locked, bro.
No, they got a phone call like Monday
Why?
after the committee
How
made a
does
meeting.
5 members of your team have
they
a
were
restaurant
told,
all of a sudden?
They were told.
What the hell's going on?
They were told that some of this stuff going on in the league needs to be cut down. That way they need to call the game tight. I got 2 blocks taken away from me. So when Nader needs a video on his highlights, I got 2 blocks that I have on you that the ref called.
Well, I
because
mean, in fairness, they
told
kind
to
of gave
call
him the
tight.
same call on the other side.
That
All
wasn't a
right, back
block.
to fantasy.
His hand was straight
First
up.
of all, fellas,
Back
I
to
got
fantasy.
I'm sorry.
Uncle
I'm sorry.
Eddie.
Back
Uncle
to
Eddie
fantasy.
said, "Is that Prince Nassim in white?"
Two.
All right, and then he said, "Hi, Nabil." All
Hello,
right.
Uncle Eddie.
Yes, so he wants to just say what up to Nabil as well. But let's keep it rolling. The second debate question time is Philadelphia Eagles. They have this famous, what do they call it?
Tush push.
I call it tush push. They
Oh.
call it brotherly shove.
Pause.
All right. Yeah, definitely a pause. But with that said, do you guys think that the tush push / brotherly shove should be banned from the NFL? Nabil Abdullah.
No way. It's not illegal. People got to stop it.
The question is, hold on, I got a better one for you.
Yeah.
To go in and this, it's not should the tush push be illegal. It's the fact that the offense can push their players, but the defense can't.
That's different. Yeah.
So what I'm saying? It's an advantage offensively and that the Eagles 100% take advantage of, but the linebackers can get and the safeties can get behind the defensive linemen
And push
push
them.
them back. That's really.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree.
But that's what, like, I've heard the debate on TV. I've heard the debate within. That's what they're talking about with that. Should they still be allowed to do all these tush push things when the defense? Come on, man, you just got to.
Should it be
Pause.
banned?
You got to stand and take.
If I was a quarterback, I would never, ever call that play. If they decided to call that play, I would remove myself from the game.
You won't get the first down.
I don't give a bro. There is no play. I will never call a play called the tush.
But they're not touching you in the tush. They're pushing you in the back. They got
Stop, bro.
So you'll never.
We know what's going on.
You won't play rugby. Get into the what is
Tony
it called?
said
The scrums.
Tony said he'll never stand under center.
Yo, that would be tough. Too.
Shotgun the whole game.
It would be. It would be shotgun.
He probably won't play tight end either.
Ooh.
Hey,
See?
Tony, the coach. Where's our tight end?
But yeah, that's,
Avy, tush push, brotherly shove, ban it.
Again, this is a business. NFL. It's points, yards, scoring. Yay! Touchdown. I mean, no, man. I don't see him doing it. It's a great debate, but I don't see him doing it. And
Moti, your thoughts?
Listen, guys, I remember when Matt Leinart, the USC had that whole controversy about, pushing the player into the end zone, right? And then they banned it, and then they brought it back. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to stop it. I mean, the Eagles are the only team running that and are successful, in doing it. You got Jalen Hurts squatting 600 pounds, right? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? If that's a play that's gonna work, stop it, man. Like, if you could stop it. But you can't stop it. So for them,
you're not allowed. Yeah, you're not allowed.
Yeah, for them, it's like saying, in the NBA, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna allow. No, I'm not gonna make the example. But yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's only one team that's successfully doing it, man. So I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, at the end of the day, I was first of all in the side of yes, you should ban it because it's just whatever call. But then as I've been watching the NFL teams doing it, there's only one team that's successful, man.
Yeah.
And the one team that's successful is the Eagles. Like, you see a lot of teams struggle to get that first down when they do the brotherly shove. So at the end of the day, to me, if the Eagles are the only one that's successful and they ban it, it's almost like they're being targeted, which literally they are, because they're the only ones that are like over 90% success rate when they do it. So to me, you got to just stop it. And unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this can like lead to, like, especially when they play like the wrong team, like the Cowboys or a team that don't like them, it could be some dirty stuff that happens in that pile until the NFL decides to, like, hey, we need to like officially stop this, because there's a lot of things that's going on, pre-snap, after snap, and stuff like that. But you can't stop a play that's working for one team but not working for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I just think that's like, you can't. As much as I hate seeing it, especially when we play against them, or if you have Jalen Hurts, are you playing against Jalen Hurts in fantasy? It's a touchdown. It's about to be a touchdown. He's on the 1 yard line. You'd be like, damn, it's coming.
But what a difference of fourth. You finally hold them down 4th and 1.5 to where, it's not the easy 1.5 yards, and let's bring the field goal kicker out till this just turned into a touchdown.
Yeah, and like Moti said, Jalen Hurts squatting 600 pounds has a lot to do with why these first downs are happening. Like, it's not just the offensive lineman.
He's an athlete.
Yeah, and he's
why
strong.
Why are you so interested in what Jalen Hurts squats, Moti?
No. I was just talking about it relating to it being successful.
Yeah, an unstoppable play. All right, and now
Maybe, man, your favorite player in the NFL is Dick Buckets.
You ain't lying. God rest his soul.
All right, with that said,
he passed away last Thursday before the Bears game, and I told everybody when I saw that, I said, Bears winning tonight. I mean, they whomped them. 40-20?
Yeah, something like that.
Like 52-32?
Ooh.
It got awkward for like 10 seconds.
Was it 52-32, right? What was that?
Wow.
Is that the Bears final score?
Next one.
question.
Next debate. Next debate.
My
all
bad.
right.
My bad.
A lot of analysts have the Lions in their top 5 power rankings. So my question to all of you: are the Lions currently a top 5 team in the NFL? Tony, we can start with you on this one.
Who we got?
Chiefs, Dolphins, 49ers, Eagles, Lions.
Bills?
I'm just throwing it out that that's kind of majority of their rankings.
They're right in there. They're right in the mix. I mean, I still feel like they need to win the games that the Seattle game. They can't let that game slip away. They're beating teams they should. I mean, why are we surprised that they beat KC was a great win, but I still believe Kelsey plays. If Tony makes a couple of those plays, we're not winning that game. But we pulled it up. So okay, we're past that. That was a great win.
Okay.
Green Bay, I think we're a better team than them. Atlanta, I think we're a better team than them. And then Carolina, we're a better team. So they need to kind of take that next step and beat the teams that, like KC. They gave me another impressive win. I'll put them up there, but we've been hurt before.
Would this Bucks game be considered an impressive win?
I don't think the Bucks are as good, but they're on the road, and I think it would be. Yeah, I think, and I do think the Lions are a win. They're favored to win. I think we are.
Nabil, are the Lions a top 5 team in the NFL?
I think they're there. I mean, their defense is outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
You can't run on them. That's a great sign of a good team. They're playing mistake-free football. They're not just beating the teams they're supposed to. They're crushing them. And it would be a very good win against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's got a winning record, and they're playing good football.
Yeah, and I just want to throw this out there. Like, I was looking at, Lions had a, record-wise, it was a tough beginning stretch, believe it or not. Like, a lot of these teams, I mean, you had Atlanta, you had KC and Seattle. They're all above 500. Carolina really messed it up in terms of, like, the teams that we play because they're 0-4, 0-5 now. But we had a decently rough start to the season. We're 4-1. And so we have 4 games. We're going to talk about the Lions. I don't want to dive too much into the Lions. AB, thoughts? Are the Lions a top 5 team in the NFL?
I mean, I'm looking at the standings right now, just based off of standings wise, and you're right. Standings wise, Chiefs, Dolphins, and then the 2 undefeated teams in the NFC, the Eagles and 49ers. You got the Lions there at 4-1. The Bucks, the Seahawks. I think, piggybacking off of what Tony said, I think they were better than the Seahawks.
Yeah, me too.
I think they lost to a team that they shouldn't have lost to. I mean, barring injury and the way they're playing, the confidence is there. I can confidently say I believe the Lions, where we stand right now, is a top 5 team. I really do. I do, based on...
How confident are you if they play the Eagles or the 49ers? This is, to me, what kind of takes them to that next level, being a top 5 team.
Well, I'm not considering them the top 2 team. So,
no, but this is in the NFC.
But to me, in the NFC, they're top 3.
Okay, so
I would say they're maybe 3rd. Now, you're right.
If they played KC again.
But that's not... I think if they played KC again, it'd be with Kelsey playing, now that you're 5 weeks into the season, I think the Lions play a lot better, and I think they have a lot better chance to win.
Listen, Kansas City, I know they got Patrick Mahomes, but they do not look great.
I agree.
They're not. They're not
the team they were last
everybody.
year.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong,
they need to make a move 100%
Yeah.
for a wide
They need a
receiver.
receiver.
they need another
they need a
target
receiver.
for sure. Moti, your thoughts?
Yeah.
That's if Tampa gets rid of them.
I mean, you got Judy, you got Sutton. That's going to be in the market.
Why would it? Yeah, Sutton would fit with them, and believe it or not, they can get somebody really cheap.
I don't think.
Why not go after Claypool?
Denver's not going to trade with him.
No, Claypool is in Miami.
I know, but why not go after Claypool? I think he'd fit.
Denver, I think, don't care about anything right now. They'll trade anybody.
They're trading anybody.
Bro.
Judy's
Denver's
on the
a
block
trade
right
back.
now.
Yeah, like
They're talking about.
Judy's, he's
to
upset.
the Colts.
Yeah, he's talking. He's out talking to the media. He's upset. Social media.
I just want to put this out there. We gotta be so grateful because we were in a Denver situation for a long time. Man, alhamdulillah, we're not.
20 years.
Denver is in the worst situation in any team in the NFL to me because they got a bad quarterback with a lot of money. Their coach, it looks like he's a hot mess. And then they just got players that they don't even want on the team.
Yeah, they're trying to clean up.
You know what? It shows how good Pete Carroll really was.
Yeah, it does.
Lions.
Yeah, because Russ
Top 5.
looks.
Has been terrible.
We need to. I need to know from this man right here. He's been wearing a mask for 5 weeks now.
For sure.
Oh, I was gonna bring my.
Lions to me are between that top to 7. But even if they're top 5, I think they're still second tier. There's first tier and there's second tier and third tier, and I think they're still in the second
How many teams in your first tier?
Just 3: Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers.
I don't even think the Chiefs.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put them there just
for me. It's 2, but I can see a 3. But
Miami.
Tier 2.
They're
like us.
if the Lions, listen, if the Lions are tier 2, Miami's tier 2.
Yeah.
I got Miami over KC though.
I don't know if you guys if there's a graph of when Moti speaks, the way the pitch is. You need to pay attention more when the pitch gets lower. So when he starts getting into, what?
He turned you out. He turned your mic off. Yeah.
But we have to pay attention to that.
All depends on what kind of morning I'm having.
Talk
See?
about the big bro like that.
You gotta pay attention to that.
There you go. Shout out to Big Bro Moti.
About a 6.
We got a couple of commenters. AB looking nice. He said that, by the way. I think I mentioned that. We're top 2 and we ain't number 2. Jose said. Defensive linemen are getting smaller. I don't know why he just threw that randomly out there. He just wanted to put that out there. That defensive linemen are getting smaller.
I think about the tush push.
Jose said, okay. We play Chiefs next week. We win. That's what Jose is saying, basically. If we played them next week, we would win. And then Uncle Eddie said, not top 5. Yeah, the biggest anti-Lions person is Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
So if the Lions ever get his respect, you know it's about to get real.
100%. He's been burned many times.
Yeah, he has. And then not AJ Al-Hadi, since we got his his username last week. So now there's a username that says not AJ Al-Hadi.
Okay.
When do you start trusting Jonathan Taylor? That's a great question. So when do you start trusting Jonathan Taylor? The coach said that he's going to start getting more snaps this week. Zach Moss is a top 7 fantasy running back somehow, some way. Found his way in the top 7. So what do you do, guys? When do you trust Jonathan Taylor? Moti?
Well, with me, man, I have trust issues. So that's gonna be very hard for me to trust him. But Zach Moss is playing well, man. Like, you know, and I think that's a problem with the Colts. I mean, they said they got to give him more reps. You know what I'm saying? But still, though, how can you not play Zach Moss? You know what I'm saying? So, if they do a 50-50 split, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the ceiling right now.
Derrick Henry scored a touchdown, man. Oh my God.
What do you mean? That was earlier.
Oh my God.
Right when we started the show.
Yeah, that sucks, guys.
Yeah, Justin Tucker's got like 25 points.
All right, well, the score is 21-13. When do you trust Jonathan Taylor, Nabil?
I mean, you can't bench Zach Moss. They're playing really good.
So if you had Jonathan Taylor, would you start him?
Depends on the matchup now.
Colts are playing in Jacksonville, which is like a red matchup. So it's like I don't know where they rank, but
I mean, there's no running backs left anyway. You might as well start them.
Yeah.
But the top running backs are all gone.
Yeah. Tony, when do you trust Jonathan Taylor?
When the coach trusts him. It's that simple. I mean, as soon as he gets on the field, look, the offensive line has been playing better. If Zach Moss can get you, top 7, they're going to end up splitting the carries. And you're going to get what you drafted him. Where do you, 4th round, 5th round? Solid.
You didn't end up making that trade.
What trade?
With AJ.
I still do it.
Bro, your boy's out.
Who?
Richardson.
Oh, yeah, I'll still do it, though.
Damn.
I hope it's for the year because I don't want him in my IR spot. Yeah, I know he's considering it, but I need him to make it official so I could get him out.
And then A-Chain is out too, so it's like, why would you make the trade?
No, I mean, it would be Herbert for Taylor, straight up. I ain't about to give him no whatever call, but I'll throw out Herbert for Taylor. AJ, if you're listening, send the offer. I will still accept the offer right now. But go ahead, AB.
Herbert who?
Justin.
The quarterback?
Yeah.
As far as Zach Moss, man, you got to ride him.
Pause.
Okay, pause. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You got to go with the hot hand.
Pause.
That can't be. No. Yeah, I mean, come on. Taylor came back last week, and you want
Pause.
You want to slowly, interject him into the offense. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
Next.
Pause.
Yeah.
For real though.
Yeah, for sure.
I would. I mean, if I was Indy, I would definitely give Moss his opportunity this week and into next week. You know what I mean? With working Taylor in a little more and more.
By giving him the ball?
So basically, in other words,
by giving him more touches and
yo, what the heck is going on? Hey, but in all seriousness, long story short, if you have, I know AJ's team, he has what? Aaron Jones. Do they got to buy this week, Green Bay? I think they do got to buy. Actually, my bad. He has like Damian Pierce. I'll play him. I think he has like another running back that's like solid. I'll play them too.
Houston's offense is going to definitely be one to watch over the next couple of weeks.
So Taylor, I'm not gonna lie to you. I said play him last week because I thought they were gonna let him run loose, but obviously that didn't happen. I would now wait a week with Taylor. He shows you promise. You're happy because now you can start him for the rest of the year. That's what I would personally do. That was our debate time. If you guys have questions at home, please That AJ guy should have pulled the trigger. I'm not AJ though. He has Gibson and Akers. Yeah, that's not good. Shout out to AJ. AJ, pulled the trigger. Let me know right now. Send it. All right. If I go back to my phone and I see notification, let me know. All right, AJ. If you're not AJ or if you know who AJ is, let me know if he's willing to.
You know what? To think about it too, that I just read something on the way in here. You know, they're thinking about cutting down, or Anthony Richardson's thinking about having a season-ending surgery.
Yeah.
To repair whatever he's out for right now. So I'm saying it opens up more rushing touchdown opportunities for Zach Moss.
Man, he looks so good too.
He did. He was looking good, and he's a great guy too, man. And then we got a question. We got DeMarcado or Deontay Foreman.
Both are splitting carries.
You got Foreman starting for the Bears against Minnesota. It's in Chicago. I heard it's raining, by the way, so that could be a good thing. And then you got DeMarcado playing against the Rams at LA. He's the Arizona running back, just in case people wanted to confirm if who that was. But where are you going, DeMarcado or Deontay Foreman?
Foreman.
DeMarcado.
Herbert is out, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody.
And Roshan is out.
Chicago, and he's been a healthy scratch.
Tony, who you going with?
I would go
He catches the
DeMarcado.
ball, so he's going to give you that alone by itself, standalone value just from catching.
AB.
I'm gonna go the DeMarcado.
DeMarcado?
Yeah, he's a bigger back. They're gonna split it with Miller, and I feel like he's gonna take over that Connor role. Like he's big like Connor. He's gonna get a lot of touch, especially in the goal line. So I feel like he's at least gonna put up a TD and get more valuable carries than Miller.
Moti?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Foreman. You know, I said it all year. I don't like the Minnesota's run defense, so I like Foreman today.
Yeah, and I'm gonna slide with they're saying rotator cuff. I'll let him know about Richardson. Okay, yeah. I would go with slight edge to DeMarcado. I thought he ran pretty well. Foreman, I mean, part of me is saying Foreman too, so it's like I just flip a coin. I think they're both gonna get you that 12 to 15.
I see the Bears trying to force even in rain. I see them trying to force the throw, little small screen passes. I'm telling you, Foreman might get 10, 12, even in the rain. It sounds ridiculous, but if it happens, soundbite this, he might, he might only get 10, 12 carries.
Yeah,
Chicago, they don't, with Herbert, with Johnson, they just weren't doing it. They weren't giving the ball.
DeMarcado looked good, by the way, when he came in. He did look good. And there are people out there saying Keontae Ingram, like the coach is just trying to play mind games. My man Ingram has been there for 3 years and has like a 2.1 yard per carry average.
He'll be the third down back.
Yeah, so I think, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We don't really know. Let's be real.
Jameer Gibbs is supposed to be heavily involved in our offense.
Yeah. And that's not happening. So
just the coach talking.
I'm going to give a shout out. Then we're going to quickly go over lines. And believe it or not, it's already 12-18. Then we're going to have to fly through the games, like just quickly starts and sits.
Let's do it.
So shout out to Qahwah House. Got to give a shout out to Qahwah House. It's the first Yemeni coffee shop of its kind. You can stop by Qahwah House to try their famous Yemeni latte, Adini Shahi, Mafawad, and Jubani coffees. You can also stop by to try the delicious pastries such as the Yemeni favorite sabaya, everything mini bites, and they even serve sambusas. So no matter where you're at in the country, be sure to stop by a Qahwah House and get a glimpse of what the Yemeni culture is all about. Don't forget to download the new Qahwah House app. You can now order coffee and go, skipping the line entirely. It's like having your own personal barista. They also have a new location in Texas. So shout out to Qahwah House for opening up. I believe now it's their 6th location now. You got 2 in Michigan, 3, 4, 5, and 6 locations. So shout out to Qahwah House. We appreciate them and their support. With that said, we're going to keep it rolling now. Detroit Lions, we are playing Tampa Bay in Tampa, 4-1 against 3-1. Like I was saying, this is a stretch of maybe our toughest games. We got Tampa, Baltimore, then we have Raiders. Monday Night Football is about to be crazy. And then right after the bye, we play the Chargers. Road game as well. So we got 3 out of the next 4 games are on the road against teams that are 500 or above 500. So starting off with Tampa, Moti, we are favored in this game. What's the keys to success and what's the final result in your eyes?
Just keep doing what we're doing, man. I know Nabil mentioned it earlier today. We have, a good run defense. So if we stop the run and allow Baker to beat us, even though he's having a good year and he has good weapons, but force Baker to beat us, man, I think our defense will hold up. My prediction is going to be 21-17 Lions.
There you go. Nabil?
The only game the Lions lost was when we couldn't put pressure on Geno Smith. So, put pressure on Baker, and good things happen for the Lions when they're pressuring the quarterback.
Yeah, and they've been doing pretty well with that too the last couple
Really
games.
well the last 3 games.
After the Seattle game, we've kind of turned up in terms of pressure. We've probably had one of the most sacks from any team, especially these last 3 games. Tony, talk to me.
Lions 27-17. Boom, Philly. Lions defense.
Really? Can you write that down? You can't just be saying this. See, Tony be trying to be sneaky.
Hey, let me tell you something,
put it
bro.
in the chat, bro.
Hey,
Put it on. Put it
I
in
will give
writing.
up the seat
Oh, don't do it.
if the Lions don't score a defensive touchdown.
Oh, don't do
touchdown.
this. We've had this situation.
Yep.
We went to court about this,
And
Tony.
I won.
Yeah.
It's
So,
all about how you say it.
A.B. Abraham, what's the key to success for the Lions today, and what's the final score?
Well, I mean, it's a tale of two, whatever they want to call it. Golf on the road, golf at home.
Mm-hmm.
We
Listen.
were worried about where we're going with that, by the way.
Yeah. I guys don't know. I have something else I want to say. It's going to come out, but give me a second. Anyhow, I think it's going to be a tough matchup. I think that it's going to be close in the first half, but I think in the second half the Lions are going to pull away. I predict 52-32.
Oh,
What?
Wow.
Michigan football? What'd you say?
52
Oh,
32. 20 points.
What does that mean?
No. This is
hold on. Rush yards? What's going on right now?
Yeah.
No, the final score.
Come on,
How
Tony.
does
just
the
got that
Lions
right
52?
2.
Nader Nation,
Oh,
Tampa Bay
there you go.
32.
I didn't pick up on it.
Maybe,
I didn't pick up on it.
32.
Hey,
Yeah,
baby.
pick up on for real.
Y'all
for
sleeping
real.
on AB, dog.
For real though.
I didn't see it. I
think
did
it's gonna
not
be
pick up
close.
on it until I started doing it.
he still thinks Khaled's outside ready to guard him.
Wow.
I mean,
There's a lot going on right now.
Are we, hey,
no,
are
for
we
real
ever
though.
gonna
I think the line.
acknowledge?
I
Hey,
think
man, it's a
Tampa.
given?
I think it's to be closer. I think it's to be a close game. I think that golf doesn't play as well on the road. I think the Lions defense is going to come up huge.
defense travels,
Yeah, I
running
think-
game travels?
Yeah, I think.
Lions travel. Lions fans.
Yeah. Hold on. Did I?
They have been
Did I
this
put
year.
Montgomery?
Man, I gotta give a
as one
shout
of
out to
my,
Abe Z, man.
my
Abe
Blue
Z
Phillies?
low key has put in some coaches moves, man. He took out Russell Wilson and put Dak Prescott right before Thursday night's game, and then he took out
Who would
Hopkins.
start Russell Wilson?
I mean, he's been having a good year, believe it or not.
fantasy-wise, yeah,
he's having an okay year. And then he took out DeAndre Hopkins and put in Zach Moss, and the Hopkins has 3 points right now, bro.
I mean, come on, man. Guys,
I mean, I'm just giving him a shout out, man.
Abe Z is hey man, he's a very credible fantasy manager.
Oh,
We
for
talked
sure.
about this
Original
last week,
fantasy guys.
And I told you last week, don't sleep on Abe Z. I've done it in the past,
Abe Z.
and I regretted it.
Hopkins was projected 15 and he benched him and he only has 3. So shout out to
Yeah.
Abe Z, man. He,
Always.
people that go with the projections, he's not that guy. He'll
Yeah.
go with what he believes is going to happen. So let's hope Zach Moss gets 1 carry for 1 yard.
Lions.
All right. Yeah, we all said Lions. I think 27-24. It's a way more closer game than I think people think. We're on the road. We're going to Tampa. The Buccaneers are coming off a bye. Like, they're preparing 2 weeks for this game, not just 1 week. And it's one of those, guys, I looked at the schedule. Even with this being a loss and Baltimore being a loss, we could still finish 12-5. Like, we're not going to be 16-1, guys. So, watch out for these games. Maybe if it's not this week, Baltimore next week. It's going to happen. In the season, teams have hiccups. And, this could be one of them. Just be careful. Be wary of it. I'm ruining Lions. I'm yelling at the TV, and I'm hoping we win. I'm predicting them to win. But watch out for these kind of games right here on the road. Tampa Bay, but coming off a bye. So we got to watch out for that, all right?
Justin Tucker's killing me.
Yeah. That
Kansas City.
Justin Tucker is coming through.
How many
Kansas-
points?
He's got 18 right now.
18.
That's crazy.
Well, Kansas City's defense finished with 17 or 18 because Russ couldn't get 200 total yards.
That was a good start though. Kansas City defense.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Denver's been
still,
terrible.
man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever you go find, start.
I mean, they're outscoring. Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling because
Hey,
we're
what
about
do
to
you,
fly
what you
through
got
this.
with the Lions? Did you already give a
Yeah.
prediction?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with that said, here we go. Each game, you just call out player starts and sits. We don't even have to explain it unless I'm interested in why you feel that way. But let's just say starts and sits. Here we go. Commanders, Falcons, our 1 o'clock game. Washington at Atlanta. Nibid, who are you starting for Washington?
Logan Thomas.
That's a good one.
Bang.
Anybody else? Is that a boom Philly for Tony?
Hold on, let me see his projections.
Tell me his projections too, by the way, Tony. I'm interested in Logan Thomas as well. All right, that's about it. No Brian Robinson.
Brian Robinson.
No receiver. It's Scary Terry.
He's actually been really good though, Scary Terry. He hasn't been bad.
Logan Thomas.
What's his projections?
8.48. Boom, Philly.
Is he green light or what?
He is green light.
Against Atlanta?
Yep.
I'm
Okay,
I'm the double
keep
down.
going.
Double down. I'm calling right
All right,
now.
go.
For Nabil. Nabil is about to call. We need
gotta
a
pressure
couple
him
boom
like that.
Phillies. We need
Yeah.
a couple boom
Logan
Phillies from you.
Thomas.
Oh, you got
There you
one?
go.
Whoa, hold on.
Logan Thomas.
Hey, whoa.
Nabil
All right,
Logan
next.
Thomas.
Guests can triple down, by the way. The guests can triple down. Because we did that with Laporta last week.
Stop.
I said it before him. He didn't call him a boom Philly. He said start him.
Okay, whatever. Don't worry about it. We got you. Nabi is an exception for
Tony,
everybody.
Atlanta, who you starting?
Bijan Robinson. Drake London's been coming on a little bit. That's yeah.
One more.
Kyle Pitts?
Come on.
Stop. He's trending.
I mean, I can, you could do it.
Ooh,
I
trend-
can't.
he's trending.
Okay, he is.
Ooh,
I
John
mean,
Smith.
hey, by the way, fun fact: Sam
Is it John Smith?
Laporta. Sam Laporta has more touchdown receptions than Kyle Pitts'
His whole
career.
career. Yeah.
Nobody liked that pick.
Wow,
I did.
I
A
did.
lot of people did it.
Yeah,
I
liked
did.
the
I
pick.
liked it. Yeah,
A
I
lot of
liked it.
fans did not like the Laporta.
I like Laporta over Michael Meyer.
Hey, I'm waiting for whatever call Bosch. I looked him in the
yeah,
eyes. I
Bosch.
told him Laporta
Yeah, for
is going to
sure.
be the best tight end out of this draft.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, you tripping?"
That's
Yeah,
funny because
for
I was
sure.
sitting right here.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
I was
sitting-
Thank you.
I
I
was
don't
sitting
remember
right
that.
And in the group chat, we
Yeah,
talked about
yeah.
it in the group chat.
Yeah,
Hey,
No, but he got on tape.
100%.
He got on
100%.
Hey, go ahead. You said
Yeah.
the Atlanta's. All right, let's keep it rolling right now. We got next game of the 1 o'clock games. We have Seahawks and Bengals. Should be a great one. I don't know why this is a 1 o'clock one. Because this is in Cincinnati. So Seahawks, Bengals. AB, who you starting for Seattle this week?
I can't. I'm thinking more of
Yeah,
the Bengals.
Walker.
K9.
You got,
Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
thinking more of the Bengals. I love me some
Who you got
Chase.
the Bengals?
I
yeah,
lo-
go ahead. We could do the Bengals.
I love me some Chase. I boom Philly some Chase. Chase is going to have...
Did you?
By the way, T. Higgins is back.
Yeah.
I still don't care. He's always open.
Okay.
We're gonna start
7-Eleven.
Listen, you gotta start going with the stars, man. They're you know the up and down. You start your Burrow, you start your Chase. You know,
Mixing and
Do you play Higgins
yeah.
this week?
Yes. You can't bench Higgins because he's this guy that can go off
It's
for
probably-
25.
that's the point though. There's certain guys you can't bench, but there's other guys that you really want to go for and go forward with. I mean, I still feel like Tyler Boyd. I really feel Tyler Boyd's going to have a decent game in this.
Yeah, I've benched T. Higgins before,
Yeah, Tyler
that
Boyd's gonna
game
have a
before
good-
he got hurt. So
Moti, who you got for Seahawks?
I'm going K9. I'm going DK. And believe it or not, I'm going Seattle's defense.
Really?
Wow.
Boom Philly. You're starting Seattle's
they
defense.
are giving up a lot of sacks. So
Yeah, they're getting them too. Seattle's getting sacks too.
Yeah.
Colts, Jaguars, 1 o'clock game. Believe it or not, this is for first place in the division in the AFC South. They're playing at Jacksonville. Jacksonville got the better hand the first time around. So Colts trying to make it even. Who are you starting for the Colts this week?
Etienne Ridley, Ingram.
for the Colts,
You got Jacksonville.
fine, go
That's
ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
Etienne, Ridley, Ingram. How about
Kirk?
Kirk? You got to start Kirk. Zay Jones
he's
is
been
out.
balling.
Yeah, start Kirk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colts.
go Kirk.
Tony.
Colts, Pittman, Boom Philly. I mean, Zach Moss, they got to run.
Taylor.
The thing is about Gardner Minshew, if you guys are looking for a wide receiver,
Josh Downs.
just go pick up Josh Downs.
Yeah.
He's that safety valve.
Jonathan Taylor, are you starting him?
I can't. I don't have him. I wish I did, bro.
Hey, where'd you get that-
I
where'd you get
started
that Pittman
Jerick
Boom Philly
McKinnon,
from?
Jerick McKinnon, and freaking Gus Edwards.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
guys, what do you want me to do?
The running backs have gotten so
Yo, yeah.
bad.
Yo,
That's
No,
why I
man,
stayed
I
away
got
from
hurt,
him.
guys. I mean, I lost J.K. Dobbins and I lost.
I think it's time to start flexing the
What do you
starting lineup.
what do you mean? I'd rather start who
One
he has
running
right
back,
now than
the rest
continuously start Javonte
Everybody
Williams.
else?
Tone. Tone.
All right.
You don't have two running backs to start.
Tone. Come see me.
Guys, listen. For those of you guys in the Fantasy Guys League, Cooper Kupp is for sale. Talk to me.
I got an offer for you,
There
but
you
I've
go.
been waiting.
Okay.
I've been
But
respectfully
I've been saying
waiting.
that. I've been saying Cooper Kupp is for sale.
Yeah, and I've been looking. I've been peeping Tony, and I've been like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait for the right moment to be like, Tony, it's time.
It's time.
And I'm
it
waiting.
was time.
I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
5
wait,
send him
weeks
he's
in.
ago.
gonna wait till desperation kicks in.
Now when desperation
Listen,
kicks in, I'm
guys,
trying to actually hook him
there it
up because
is.
I know one of the players that I have might be on a bye, and I don't want to put him in a bad situation. So
Yes.
I'm waiting until after the bye weeks, kind of
Please,
the flood
no
go away.
Moti trades. Salt, please give it up. It's gotta be. It gotta make sense. This guy's trying to give up Gus Edwards and Justice Hill and a package deal for Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't get people.
No.
I mean-
you would need a running back and a receiver for Cup.
I mean, isn't that how
I need
trades work?
a running back I can put in.
All right, here we go. Let's keep it flowing. We got it should be a.
And then it says, I got you. I'm looking out for you, cuz.
I love when I have Miami playing against a bad team and I'm not playing against any Miami players. It's a great week.
Man, they're scary.
It's because that team right there, any player can go off
Yes.
for
For
craziness.
50.
So Panthers against Miami, it's just going to be a lot of
God help
possessions.
them.
That's why I bone Philly Selvan Ahmed, even though I think Moster's going to go off, but his projections keep going up because I just see a lot of
Garbage.
possessions. I see a lot of possessions with
And
Miami.
if it's a blowout,
Yeah,
Damn, you
it
got
get
two
ugly.
of
they're gonna sit them.
So with that said, AB Miami Dolphins starting everybody.
Trouble.
I have
Yeah,
league.
yeah. I mean, you're starting Tyreek, you're starting Waddle,
Mostert,
Mostert, Tua. I mean, if you really need, if you need a
Don't say what I think you're
a
gonna say.
deep flex,
Braxton.
my guy, he was starting to get comfortable and more comfortable in this offense. That's look at my boy Barrios.
All right.
I'm saying if you're in deeper leagues, 12 man, deeper roster, you ain't got nobody.
Sounds
to sit
like
there by
Barrios.
week.
I just lost Tank Dell, and I ended up picking up somebody and starting in place of him. But Barrios was available. God help us, man. There's no way.
Moti, who are you starting for Carolina? Anybody? Are you starting Chuba?
Yes, I am starting him. Miami's run defense. It's okay, but I feel like Carolina is gonna run the ball good on them today. And Thielen, man.
Oh yeah, Thielen. I forgot about that.
Thielen,
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
balling. I'm not gonna quietly.
for sure. And
Solid.
You know, that's the highest over-under game of the week right now. Like, from what I noticed when I was
Really?
looking at, they're like the highest over-under at.
So they think Carolina gonna keep up or at least score points.
Well, they're thinking that Miami's just going to blow them out.
One
and
might have
put
40
up
top,
70.
the other might have 25, 30.
Yeah.
But I think it's like 47.
So I had Chuba as a boom Philly. Then now his projections went up to like 12 point something, 13, and I'm like, he has to get like 18, 19. I'm gonna probably stay away. When he was originally like at 9, I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
safe. 12, you're pushing it.
Yeah, I got him in there too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 47.5 with the Arizona and Rams game.
All right, you got
Both
Vikings
47.5.
versus Bears. I don't know why they got the Vikings -3 without Justin Jefferson. And to me, what have they shown? And I lied. It is not raining in Chicago. It's 53 degrees and sunny. So with that said, you got Vikings versus Bears. Who are you starting for the Vikings?
Hawkinson, Reed, maybe Madison.
Okay. How about you, Tony? Who are you starting for the Bears?
Reed.
Foreman.
You mean Addis?
He means
Fields?
Addison.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
Reed.
Fields.
I said, who's Reed?
Madison Reed, isn't that his name?
No,
Jordan Addison.
you got to start the guy that got 50 points. What's his name?
DJ Moore.
Yeah, you got to start him. And I mean, sure, man. If
Didn't
you
play
got
against him when
Foreman,
he had 50?
yeah, man. And I discovered him.
you
I discovered
That
DJ
is your
Moore.
player.
That's
That
my
is
player.
Yeah,
February.
he does be having DJ Moore a lot.
And I wanted him this
What,
year.
Curtis
You know,
Samuel?
like honestly, I really did want a lot of DJ Moore. Pause. But it was one of those situations where he was going too high, and I was like, all right. I mean, I missed him out. I missed out on him on all leagues. So
What college?
DJ Moore,
It's all right. We can move on.
yeah, South Carolina.
We can
That's
move on.
I have no
That's
idea.
Debo Samuel.
All right.
Good one, because I know my college guys,
Yeah.
and I can't even.
That is a good one. I don't know why I can't think of it either, man.
That's a good one.
Trying to think what school. What's Cosmos?
Let's move on, man.
He don't even know. He just threw it out there.
I was gonna say, I know my. I'm
Hold on, bro. Go.
Tennessee's on the 3-yard line, man. What's going on, bro?
Keep going, man.
I was just about to tell you that.
Oh, Malik Willis is in the game. Why is he in the game?
Oh, he just got
got hurt.
sacked.
He
He
got
got
hurt.
sacked. They got sacked.
and he gets
Okay.
sacked. I'm playing against.
Second and goal, the Baltimore 13.
Good. That means he's not going to run the ball.
Moti,
Hopefully.
With under 2 minutes.
Yeah. So let's hope that they at least kick a field goal, though, because I need that points to go up from the 14. All right, let's keep it rolling. 1 o'clock games, I believe, still. Yeah, Vikings, Bears. We already talked about Vikings, Bears. So 49ers at the Browns. This could get ugly. AB, I'm going to give you the Browns. Are you starting anybody on Cleveland this week with P.J. Walker as the quarterback against 49ers?
Oh my God, that's so tough.
The boom Philly defenses that we both
I mean,
have.
yeah, boom, Frisco's defense. I got Ford on my fantasy team, and I would hope that he can get something out of the backfield, maybe some garbage. PJ Walker's probably gonna do a lot of drop offs, but I don't think there's anybody worth that deep. That You saw what that San Francisco defense
hold
did
on.
to the Cowboys
Watson's
last week.
not
man.
playing?
Dak is terrible.
No, he's out again, second straight week. PJ Walk.
Can
Bro,
we
how you not?
49ers defense?
I already did.
We got 2 of them already, buddy.
You copied me.
You can get it.
Stop. You copied me off
I didn't
of
do it.
Pittman. You did. You copied me off of Pittman. I put Pittman, and next thing you know, you.
Guys, I usually do that anyway, just to jump on somebody.
Why?
before
Why
he
wouldn't
gets-
you jump
And
on
then I look at it afterwards.
Why wouldn't you jump on the Frisco bandwagon when as soon as I put Frisco's defense?
Because I
It's one
didn't
of my
realize
Philly
Watson.
defense.
Okay, listen.
Go ahead.
You gave me the Browns for a reason. What are we doing?
I mean,
49ers.
I mean, Ford. You guys, if you're running back trouble like Fat Me, like Tony is here, where you got absolutely zero running
Ford's
back,
gone.
Start Ford.
Okay.
That's it.
Moti, who you going with? 49ers.
David Njoku.
I mean, for the 49ers, you can't miss, honestly, man.
Everybody.
I'm going.
Well,
everybody.
come on, Cleveland defense is still good though.
Hey,
yeah.
by
I mean,
the
they're gonna
way,
get beat down, but
Jordan. Yeah, I agree with you with that. You're right. Cleveland does have a good defense.
I think they could get a lot of possessions. though.
Jordan Mason also boomed Phillies last week.
Yes, shout out to Moti.
Shout out.
He did say Jordan Mason.
He did.
And gave a
He did.
speech.
He did
And
his
gave a
prime-
speech.
He did his prime time.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Saints, Texans, Saints, Nabil. Who you got?
For the Saints,
Yeah,
Olave, Kamara.
that's about it. Michael Thomas, you starting him or no?
He's hit or miss.
All right.
He needs a touchdown to be relevant.
He has not gotten any better.
Deeper
this year.
leagues, flex play.
Texans.
I mean, Nico Collins been on fire. Tank Dell's out. So maybe if you're desperate, who's their backup? Is it Robert Woods?
Who's
He might
questionable, but he's playing. I
Yeah,
think.
he is playing. I mean, we know, man. Moti's boy,
Damian
he's not-
Pierce?
Yeah, he's not doing so well.
What about the
But
quarterback?
CJ Stroud.
You starting
I
CJ
love
Stroud?
CJ Stroud.
All right, Patriots Raiders 4:00 game. This could be weird and ugly, but we'll see what happens. AB Patriots. You starting anybody? Even Ramondre Stevenson?
I mean, he's really getting split carries with Zeke. Like Zeke's getting a lot of touches.
Yeah.
Not really doing much with them, but he's. I think Kendrick Bourne. You're starting Bourne on. He's been the most reliable receiver for
Man, they've been
outside
bad.
outside of the tight ends. I mean,
Jeez.
yeah, outside of the tight ends.
They've been terrible.
Yeah.
They're just not clicking. At least Mac Jones looked pretty decent last year.
Yeah, this year.
yeah.
Hey, watch out for this, by the way. I'm going to throw this out there. Just putting it out there. If the offense looks terrible again this week, they, a 53-man roster, moved up Malik Cunningham, the running quarterback that,
Louisville.
New England needs a spark.
From Louisville.
And I know he played receiver, but don't be surprised they put him in for like a couple plays and he does a couple things. And then,
Who?
Bill, Malik.
Plays receiver right now in the NFL.
I mean, they have him as they brought him to the team as a receiver. He ran a couple of plays on offense as quarterback.
He literally just left Louisville. He was their starting quarterback.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just throwing it out there, guys. Watch out for Malik. They might, they get an ugly game again this week. They can't score. They might try something different. And if he could be the quarterback, I'm a Ramondre Stevenson owner. I'm hoping he does. It can open up the run game for sure. Raiders, Moti, who are you starting for Las Vegas?
Raiders, you have Adams, Jacobs, and I'm a big fan of Jacoby Myers.
There you go. All right, we got Lions and Tampa Bay. Lions and Tampa Bay, another 4:00 game. Who are you starting for Tampa?
Mike Evans.
Godwin is back.
Let's see.
Anybody else?
Maybe God.
Laporta? Oh, for the
I'm not
Yeah,
for the Bucks.
starting the running back.
Yeah, don't.
You can't run on the line.
Idea where we're at.
Tampa Bay can't run in period, and then they got the Lions.
Yeah.
They're not running well, Tampa Bay. Tony, Lions. Everybody.
You already know position players. ASB, Montgomery, Laporta,
Reynolds.
Goff. I mean, come on. You're kind of
I don't know if I
stretching it a
start
little
golf.
It's not stretching it. Josh Reynolds been playing all right. I mean, it's a
He's been playing
question.
really good.
Yeah, it's been a question.
Yeah, I don't know if
You've been playing better than J-Mo.
If I had Josh Reynolds on waivers to pick up, I would have done it.
There you go.
I picked up Tutu.
And you would have started him, right?
Oh,
100%. You're right. I would
Okay.
have started him.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
What league is this in? This couldn't be in the Champions
The
League.
Fantasy Guys League.
There's no way Tony's in the Champions League.
The Fantasy
I
Guys
am-
Championship
I am
League?
in
Yes.
Tony's won a championship?
No, he's a co-host of the Fantasy Guys.
Oh, okay.
All Fantasy Guys co-hosts, and AB, you will be brought into that next year.
I'm a champion though.
Where's
I
this
have a resume and I can show you that I've won.
I'm saying, did you win last year?
Yeah, I actually did, but I told you too late. I told you too late.
Oh, okay.
I kept my mouth shut.
Okay.
Tony, did you win last?
I did.
Which league did you win last
It's a family league.
year? You beat on your sons?
Yeah. Cardinals, Rams, AB, who you starting for the Cardinals?
E-block.
We talked about.
DiMarcardo,
Thank you, because I was going to butcher his name.
Marquise Brown. How about Zach Ertz?
I mean, someone threw out Rondell Moore.
I'm boom filling him. Yeah.
I was going to say, boom Philly, Rondell Moore.
Yeah.
Dobbs has stepped in and really played really well for Kyler being out. That offense, the coach and really got things going with the personnel that he has. But I feel like if, your must starts, I think they're running back. I wouldn't worry about Miller. I'd go Dobbs. Dobbs is a good option for bye week. And right now, I think the other guys are too inconsistent. They're playing the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go Marquise Brown.
All right.
The Rams secondary isn't as good as...
Rams, Moti.
We're going Cup. We're going Stafford today, and we're going Williams running back, and Higbee tight end.
You're not starting Puka?
Who that?
Stop it, Moti. He has a green
You
light
got
matchup.
Tutu?
I boom Philly Tutu.
You're lying. It's because I'm
But
playing
he boom
against
Philly Tutu.
this guy. No,
The
he
4 o'clock
did not,
game.
bro. This guy's reverse psychology.
Oh,
on me
okay.
right
There we go. Last 4 o'clock game is Eagles versus Jets, and who are you starting for the Eagles?
Hurts,
Brown, Smith, Swift, and Goddard. It's like the Lions, pretty much. You got to kind of start all the...
You know what?
Got a good defense.
I'm going to go ahead and add Mr. Kenneth Gainwell.
Boom.
Boom.
You're looking at Yusuf like you want him to write it down. You have to write it down, Tony.
I'm adding it.
All right.
I'm adding.
Jets. Tony, Brees, and Wilson, and that's it?
Yeah, by the way, Sauce Gardner is out, so Devontae Smith is a great play.
That's why I told Retonian to start Devontae Smith last week.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday I said last week. All right. With that said, Giants and Bills Sunday night. This game can be ugly. Tyrod Taylor starting. So, AB, are you starting anybody from the Giants? Other than Waller, maybe?
No.
You're not even starting Waller.
Well, okay, hold on. Tyrod Taylor's coming in. Tyrod Taylor is very surprising, more a mobile quarterback.
maybe Wendell Robinson.
You're right. Well, you got to pick and choose.
I liked him.
Well, you got to pick and choose.
He
Which,
hasn't done
you
nothing.
got to pick and choose who.
I boom Philly him 2 weeks in a row. I'm like, man, get the hell. I dropped him off my team, too. I was mad at him.
Hey, who did I
I'm
just
saying
boom
this:
from?
if you can avoid anybody, if you can avoid playing anybody on the Giants,
Do it.
Do it.
I just want to say this,
Guys,
though. Tyrod Taylor.
Darren, the Waller baller, is another addition to the Boom Philly. All Tyrod Taylor does is throw to his tight end.
I thought you were going to say Tyrod Taylor likes tight ends. But, it should have been a lot easier. But with that said, Tyrod Taylor playing against his former team, Buffalo,
Yes.
by the way. Buffalo Bills, Moti.
Yeah, man, the Bills, man. Diggs and Allen are looking good, this year. But I'm going them, and I'm going. I forgot a 13 name.
Gabe?
Gabe Davis.
Gabe
Oh, my
Davis,
boy,
yeah.
Gabe Davis.
And that's about it?
Yeah.
All right. And are you starting Buffalo's defense, too?
Oh, absolutely defense. Who?
Oh, yeah. How about James Cook?
They don't run the ball.
No, I thought I'm doing the Jets. I mean,
Bills.
the Bills. Yeah, I ain't doing the Jets.
Oh, he's trying to roast him. He's trying to say James Cook is relevant like his brother Dalvin Cook.
Wow. I did not expect. Yo.
Cowboys, Chargers, the final game of the week, Monday Night Football. Cowboys, by the way, just throwing it out there, Kellen Moore, Chargers, was on the Cowboys.
Yeah,
this could
was
be
the offensive
either a high shooting. It's going to
I
be
think it's gonna be a
interesting.
shootout.
I think so too. In a way, I don't want it to be because I got Cowboys defense and I'm playing against Dak Prescott, but I also got Herbert and Allen, so I don't care what happens. I just
Find
want
a replacement
I
for
just want
the
to score
Cowboys.
more points
Find a
than the other
replacement for
guy.
that
You
Cowboys
want
defense.
a high-scoring game with a defensive touchdown.
There you go. Or some sacks.
That
Like
sounds good.
they're projected 8. Give me 8.
Ooh,
I don't care.
That over-under is 51.
Yeah.
Is that the highest?
That's the highest of the week.
There you go. So Cowboys, Chargers. Who you starting for the Cowboys?
Ferguson, CeeDee Lamb, Pollard.
You sure
How about Dak?
You sure Dak can throw the ball to CD Lamb?
Sometimes.
You gotta start CeeDee
I
Lamb.
have CD
Sometimes
Lamb.
he
I know
does.
you have to. He's a must start.
Yeah.
And Dak is
CeeDee
terrible.
Lamb is soft as hell.
We had this argument last
I
week,
don't know,
Dak
I
or
don't
Daniel
know.
Jones, guys. Does your
They
opinions
both
change?
suck.
No, Dak Prescott is better than
Yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones sucks, and Dak right now is just choking.
Yeah,
Guys.
Dak is never going to win.
Guys, this is my theory of what's his name, the coach. I'm telling you, he's not good, bro.
I'm telling you, Mike McCarthy
Mike
is
McCarthy.
not good.
Yes.
The coach is Jerry Jones. It's not Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you,
That's
Mike
the problem with the
McCarthy.
Cowboys.
His seat's getting warm.
Hell
by the
yeah,
way.
he got it, bro. He's the one that you really believe that Aaron Rodgers should have only had one Super Bowl?
Is this the first season McCarthy took over play calling?
No, I think
for
he took it over
Cowboys.
last year.
No, I'm saying for the Cowboys. Did he do it?
He
last
did.
year?
I think he did it in the middle of the season,
Yeah.
I think, or something like
So
that.
this is really his first full
Hey,
season.
didn't
calling?
McCarthy win with Favre too?
No, Holmgren.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tony, who are you starting for the Chargers?
Eckler playing?
Yes.
Okay, start Eckler. Keenan Allen, obviously. Herbert.
Palmer.
Yeah, I wish I had Palmer to start. I'm starting Tutu Atwell.
How about Gerald?
I'm telling you, man, that league is rough, bro.
How about Gerald?
Rough.
How about Gerald Everett? Would you start him?
No, I can't do that. The guy only gets red zone targets. If he don't get you a touchdown, it's not happening.
No, that's Donald Parham.
Parham gets the red zone targets.
Gerald
Everett gets the little bing bings to get to the red zone.
I think Gerald Everett. What's his projections,
When did
man?
this guy become a fantasy
Guru.
First of all, you guys, I told you I had to get a little more comfortable. Let the season go.
Facts.
The season just started.
Okay.
Week 1, week 2, and nobody knows anything.
This guy was only talking when we talked about Miami football. Ever since Miami football should have taken the knee.
Should have taken the knee.
I
It
couldn't
was
believe
dead.
that, man.
Stop. I don't want to
And-
say his
and-
elbow
and
was down.
they're reeling.
Should have took
I
a
can't
knee.
believe
And
that.
now
reeling.
our season's over.
Done.
Our season's over.
Done.
But y'all
We
won
got
yesterday,
blown.
right?
No, we didn't. We got
Rest in
blown
peace.
out.
Yes.
We were up.
And they
we
were
were
up.
up. We turned the ball over another 4 times. The defense.
Look, North Carolina's a good team.
They in their head they had the one loss in the back of their mind, the undefeated season, the national championship type thing. They
were not a national championship team.
Get
out of
what I'm
here.
saying. God, Tony, 52-32, man. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Hey, so believe it or not, it's already 12:45, guys. So first of all, I just want to say shout out to these guys. We like to have fun, nice to have conversations. Boom Phillies. Let's just run over the Boom Phillies, and then we can close out the show. So if you guys
We're not getting Tony's rant real quick.
and I mean, does Tony have a rant, Tony? Let me
Tony,
know.
do you have some type of a rant?
No.
Because I wanted to win this one. I haven't witnessed a Tony rant yet. But it's
Boom
okay. You don't
Phillies.
have
We're
to.
going to start off with the Boom Phillies.
All right, go ahead, Tony.
We got DeMarcado.
yeah.
Addison.
Yep.
Pittman. We the Lions. Logan Thomas. Darren the Waller Baller. Kenneth Gainwell.
You forgot McLaughlin.
I thought we were just doing today's.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing even from
All right,
Thursday.
I'm gonna read off the people's Boom Phillies that are not here. I think, man, I gotta scroll all the way
I'll
up for your
find
son.
Ratonia.
I got Ratonia. Ratonia is easy. It's right here. It's your son Khalid. That's the one that's tough. All right, because Khalid's all the way up there right now. I'm trying to find it.
Well, I found
Eric
mine.
Ratonia has KJ Osborne, Tyler Higbee, Jonathan Taylor, and Kenneth Walker. Jose got a 5-pack. Hawkinson, Stevenson, Goddard, K9, and Josh Reynolds. That is Tony's. I mean, that is Jose's Boom Phillies. Mine, I got DeMarcado. I had McLaughlin on Thursday night. San Fran defense, Rondell Moore, and Salvan Ahmed. I had to take out a couple. I'm not going to take Logan Thomas if you want him. Even if he booms, congratulations. I'm not going to probably have him as a Boom Philly. AB, who you got?
I got Jamar Chase, San Fran defense, David Njoku. I think that PJ Walker's got to throw to somebody. I think Michael Pittman has a big game today, and with one of the obvious ones, it's going to be Josh Jacobs. I think he's going to. And I tried to warn you guys about McLaughlin. I tried.
Yeah.
I had to send you guys
No,
pictures.
that's why I wanted to tell you
tried.
this.
He's a good kicker.
That's the whole point. That was the whole point of Boom filling him. AB was the fact that Javonte was back and his projections were low.
Right.
You know, like he had the most percent
Yeah,
snaps.
but Sean,
I forgot
Sean
the
Payne-
kicker. I
Sean
forgot the
Payne,
kicker,
Everybody
McLaughlin.
want to get this guy. They want to get Javonte going.
Yeah, I know.
So
I mean, that's why I
just-
was going with him as
I
his
just knew they were
projections.
going to phase him out. I figured, let me step back to you guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, all of a sudden, AB became a fantasy guy.
He did.
Uh-oh.
Moti played dudes prime time.
Play dudes prime time. We have for Dallas, we got Jake Ferguson. For the Chargers, we got Quentin Johnson. For the Bills, we got Latavius Murray, and for the Giants, we got Wendell Robinson.
Nibby, do you want to confirm any of them so I can write them down? Any Boom Phillies that you may have?
Logan.
All right.
Who else? Jordan Addison.
Nice.
Wow. So there's 3 Boom Phillies with Addison, including the guest. Khalid, no, he for sure had Addison.
He had Addison, Keenan Allen, Raheem Mostert.
Damn, his projection
And
went up.
Mostert.
You know he's like 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those running backs usually combine for like 50.
I mean, I was told when I said Chase, they said, you know, he's at like 19 point something. That's to give me 15 catches and 150 yards.
Okay, so you
That's a
got
Boom
we
Philly
got
without-
Logan
without a
Thomas,
touchdown.
Jordan Addison, and most. There's actually good 3 Boom Phillies right there.
Yeah.
All right, and so that is the Boom Phillies for everybody.
And by the way, fellas, been heating up. Locked in, 70%.
You know, the thing about Tony is he knows that we can't confirm his numbers right now. The
Tony
second,
the
so
Greek.
so he just throws numbers out there right now as we speak.
What's
but
he
shout out to
talking
Tony.
about?
He's talking about he's on 50% Boom, 70% Boom Philly
70%.
rate. See what I'm
What?
saying? Oh, I should read off actually. Let me
Look at
just.
the numbers. I mean, they're terrible. I thought
I gotta give a shout. Gotta give a shout out to Jose. Jose's been holding it down with Boom
Guys,
Phillies.
we appreciate you
Yes,
guys checking in. Fantasy guys, the games are about to start.
Yeah,
Go
it's-
and check in your lineups. Make sure the guys are in there.
Yes.
Have a great weekend.
Not yet though.
Good luck. What?
Hold on. Let me just quickly. I'm at 25%, 10 for 40. Tony's at
70%.
23.3%, 7 for 30. I think he got the 7 wrong. The 7 is how many you got right out of 30.
Tony's doing real well. I think
23.3.
He's picked what, 32 out of 52?
Yes. Moti got 6 for 26, 23.1%. AB 4 for 24,
Yeah,
16.7.
I'm bad.
Jose 10 for 23 with 43.4%. Just to give you some clarity, I've had the same amount of Boom Phillies as Jose, but 17 extra picks than Jose.
That's
all
wow.
right. Ratonia is
Wow.
3 for 24, 12.5%. And then the guests are 10 for 24, 41.6. So they're actually number 2 behind Jose. So, you're holding it down for the guests
Jose,
right
the
now.
coach.
Okay,
Nabin.
first of all, just so we're clear, Jose, I found out where his source is.
It's Khalid.
Yes, he was talking to him.
And the Khalid gets it from
I'm like, why the hell's... yeah.
That's all that happens. So we hope that you appreciated this show.
I've seen that smile on your face before.
I wanna
I've
give-
seen that smirk.
A shout out
listen,
to our sponsors.
AB, congratulations on the win. It's happened in the regular season before. Tell me what your record against me in the playoffs is.
It's not against you. I'm not worried about
the
you.
fangs come out.
Yeah.
Well, listen, hold on. I'm not worried about him.
And I wait until the end of the
This had
show.
nothing-
I try to be humble.
This had
But you
nothing.
keep on bringing
This
up
had nothing to
32
do
for
with
52.
Femi. I still
Listen,
didn't get
I
my
gotta go.
18% off of the ranch. This,
Are we done?
This had nothing
Not
to do with
yet.
Femi.
Not yet.
This was coming at the Alabad brothers. That's it. They came hard.
Pause.
Pause.
Thank you. They came out and they wanted to prove a point. They're the greatest. They're still on their trophy presentation from the 30 and over. When your teammates are ready to put down that trophy that they won in the 30 and over, then you guys will start playing basketball.
Shout out to our sponsors, the Balkan House, Juice Box, Qahwah House, BC Adhesives, Specialty Medical Center in Hanley, as well as Unique Coney Island. We appreciate them. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials, YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok under Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. Shout out to Nabil. Shout out to all these fellas here. Tony, AB,
Hey, one
myself,
last
Moti,
question.
and Yusuf.
Hey, Higgins or Osborne? Some Shocker. Shocker City
Higgins.
wants to know. Higgins.
Hey, I'm going Osborne.
You know what?
I gotta go Higgins.
Yeah, well,
I like Osborne.
I
too.
like Osborne in the matchup.
Okay.
Higgins just coming back. Barrow's going Chase, like really just focusing. Just
Chase
like,
Bank.
But just like Jefferson, Cousins doing the Jefferson. I feel like Osborne might have that bigger game. Shout out to Moti. I don't think one player this year scored more than 2 buckets at Moti all year.
True.
That's not
All
true.
stop all
Appreciate
year.
it.
AG scored what?
1.
Man, AG about to have me.
Yeah,
One.
We appreciate
No, he
you
didn't.
guys.